Okay, in this business bite, have you stalled in your business, career, or life, or relationships? You've got to ask yourself, have I stalled? Have I stopped growing? Have I stopped bringing influence? Some thoughts taken from a talk I heard by John Maxwell was leaders constantly ask themselves questions. We think the opposite. The leaders know what they're doing, but the more a leader knows, the more questions they ask. And I've discovered that people may think I know a lot, but actually I don't know very much, because I'm constantly learning and I'm trying to ask more questions now as I move along in life and business to actually get answers to questions that have still been questions for a long time. So ask good questions on the front end creates a great leader going forward. So here's some key questions to actually ask. Number one, am I investing in myself? You cannot give what you don't have. You can't lead someone if you only have limited knowledge of leading. You can't encourage someone if you don't know how to encourage. You can't help someone in marketing if you have limited knowledge. You might refer them to someone else. Whichever way it is, you're being able to help someone. So we teach what we know and we reproduce what we are. And sometimes that is limited in itself. When was the last time you learned something for the first time? Nothing is worse than following a leader that has stopped growing. It puts a lid on growth. We do not just get better automatically. It comes deliberately by learning and being challenged ourselves. So get into a growth environment. If you're in the class and ahead of the class, get out. You need to get out and over your head. Be in a place where others are ahead of you, where you're continually being challenged. A place that looks forward, not backward. Yesterday ended last night. Get over it. Where the atmosphere is affirming and encouraging is where you need to be. Where you are out of your comfort zone. We talked about that in a previous business bite. You need to get out of your comfort zone to learn. Where you wake up excited. When you quit working excited, you quit working. Where failure is not the enemy. All successful people major in failure, not wallow in failure. So when you wake up, are you excited? If not, learn how to get excited when you're up in the morning. Where others are growing, need to be in an environment where others are growing because they actually get caught up in the slipstream of that. Where people want to change. It's great having a business mentoring group where you meet with regularly that are wanting to change or wanting to learn because they bring you along with them. And where growth is modelled and expected, they will have ideas of how they've grown to the next level. You can tap into those ideas. So number one, am I investing in myself? Number two, am I genuinely interested in others? If you're only interested in you and your business, you actually get very small and narrow thinking and get dragged down with that. Leaders are not more intelligent than followers. They simply see things differently. They see more, they see the bigger picture. Without genuine care for others, they cannot become manipulative. So motive is important. Without good motive, you will not get good people to take you forward. You'll only get people that are happy to be manipulated and moved around, but not actually taking you on the journey. So the three questions to ask before people will buy into your vision. Do you care for me? Are you sincere? Can you help me? Is this to my advantage? Do I trust you? What is your character? Do you care for me? Can you help me? Do I trust in you? And if you get people that buy into those with you, they will know you are genuinely interested in them. Number three, am I doing what I love? And do I love what I do? Are you passionate about what you do? Leaders who lack passion fill the hole with cynicism. Number four, am I investing my time with the right people? When you become a counsellor and not a teacher, the wrong people are taking up your time. Number five, am I staying in my strength zone? So often we want to move out of other areas, or we get dragged by other people into other areas. We've got to be disciplined to pull ourselves back into our strength zone. Number six, am I taking others to a higher level? Are we bringing other people up? And sometimes in the advertising agency, I've been able to build people up that actually were able to take on a role in another area at a higher level than I was at. I didn't get threatened by that. I was encouraged that I was able to help people go to a higher level. Number seven, am I taking care of today? Tomorrow never comes if you don't take care of today. If you've got a serious issue that needs to be dealt with, you can't put it off. I'm one for telling people whatever decision you make is for the future, not today, but there's some serious things happening in your life, your relationship, your business needs to be dealt with. You've got to start action as of today. Number 8, am I taking time to think? Leaders tend to have a bias towards action, not thinking. And I'm the most impatient person in the world, but sometimes I've got to stop and think, is this the best way to go? And often it's not. There's a better way to go. Number 9, am I developing leaders, not just followers? It's easy to develop a bunch of followers, but am I developing leaders? Because together you can make a huge impact in your business, your category, in your life, your family. Number 10, am I pleasing God? A personal question that John Maxwell asks himself, and so do I of myself and you. What I'm doing, is this what God's called me to do? And will it please him in what I'm doing? Thank you for watching another Business Bite.